Welcome to Honey and Brown.
Welcome. What do we do here?
Anime and music.
Today?
Trailer
Number 2.
Yes.
Very excited for this. Yeah, as she said, typically we do a lot of anime and music reactions, but you know, every once in a while we like to look at some good trailers that might have some intrigue to it.
Yes.
Especially for us because we love watching movies and TV shows, and you know, we follow a lot of like behind the scenes movie news. So, you know, why not incorporate some movie stuff? But this one I'm very excited for. I think I'm more hyped than you are.
Yes.
This is the new film by M. Night Shyamalan called A Knock at the Cabin. Do you know anything about this film?
All I know that it's adapted from a book.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know that.
I know it's adapted from a book, and from what I know, the person who've read the books, they said that the trailer actually kind of shows a little bit more, like a lot.
Oh.
Like, you know, that's based on the book, but they do find it like very good that, you know, based on what they've read in the book and based on what the trailer is showing, they think that the movie is going to be true to what the book is going to to what the book is, and
That's
so
good.
that kind of makes me feel hopeful.
Yeah.
Like I'm always like a little bit cautious whenever M. Night brings something out. But
I'm not. I have been an M. Night Shyamalan fan since The Sixth Sense, and I followed his career through his ups and downs. We'll probably talk more about that, you know, like
later
when we're kind of going over the trailer. But you know, I'm a huge fan of him. I'll always follow his career. I'll always watch what he releases. So, but yeah, let's get on to it. The only thing I know about this is that Dave Bautista is in the trailer, and I had no idea. And I've been kind of following the news on this, and I don't know, I must have missed that or something. But let's get on to it. I'm so excited to talk about this. But yeah, this is the new film by M. Night Shyamalan called A Knock at the Cabin.
Let's go.
Universal.
Are we gonna sing along?
Yes, of course!
Oh, it's like a gay couple.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I had no idea. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna put you in a false sense of security right now. Oh, jeez. Is that Bautista?
Yes. That's so creepy.
Yeah, that would freak the shit out of me.
My name's Leonard. Well, it's nice to meet you, Will.
Why are you here?
I suppose I'm here to make friends with you. And your dad's too.
Oh my god.
But my heart is broken
Why is it broken?
because of what I have to do today.
Oh, what?
There is a woman carrying something that looks like a pick with a chain and a mallet in it.
You see, the four of us have a very important job to do. In fact, it might be the most important job in the history of the world.
No, we're never gonna go in a cabin.
Oh, Bautista. Hey!
We were called
From Harry
and are
Potter.
united by a common vision, which has now become a command that we cannot ignore. The four of us are here to prevent the apocalypse.
What? Oh, shit.
Your family has been chosen to make a horrible decision. If you fail to choose, the world will end.
Oh. Woo. Wow. Legit. I mean, whoo, my god. I loved it. But I'm kind of curious. I'm a bit biased because I love M. Night Shyamalan, but What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I always really love his trailers just because like whenever he takes on a project, like, you know, it's always like not something how it should look, and then it's always like, you know, there's always like something hidden,
the twist.
Yeah, there's always a twist. Like that's what's with him.
Yeah.
He always have a twist. But then like Old came out, and you know, like I'm it's like everything I've heard about it is like, oh, it's not good.
It wasn't bad, but
I didn't really watch it, so I can't really say, to be honest.
But this one like looks
really good. And like, oh my god,
I'm intrigued by it. And like, I mean, I knew nothing about this movie. Like, it's really weird because there wasn't a lot talked about this movie. And typically when M. Night comes out with a movie, at least like the channels that we follow,
yeah, they like
talk a lot about, you know, production and stuff. And I had no idea. Like, I knew this was his next movie after Old, and I knew about the title, but I had no idea Dave Bautista or what's the guy from Harry Potter?
Rupert something?
Rupert, yeah. Anyways, I didn't know he was in it either. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm definitely intrigued. It kind of gives me a bit of like Us and the Strangers vibe to it, just because like it's in a cabin, you know, and like we have people trying to get in. But you know, with M. Night, there will be like a twist. There will be something pretty big that will happen. I'm very excited about this because, like, you know, my earliest memories of him is like watching The Sixth Sense with like my mom and my sister in the movie theater. In that, like, I remember watching that for the first time, blown away. Like, as a kid, I knew I was watching something special. Like, I knew, like, I'm like, wow, this is insane. Like, you know. And then the movie that kind of like changed my life was his movie called Signs. Love that movie so much. I've watched that movie so many times.
Yeah,
I've done deep dives into that movie, and that movie, like, on a spiritual, emotional level, is like, wow, like blown away. So I've always rooted for him, right? I love M. Night. You know, I think sometimes he's his own worst enemy. I think when he's grounded to a story like what we're seeing in this trailer, like kind of a secluded place, it looks like the movie is going to take place in, like, you know, in the cabin and in the forest. I think he works better with a smaller scale story. I think it's when you start to expand the world a bit. I think sometimes maybe, you know, sometimes a creative person needs restrictions because otherwise they're just too bombastic, right? But yeah, I've always enjoyed the majority of his films. Like, I would say honestly about 80 to like 90% of his films I've always liked. Like, there's a few that I've watched, I'm like, okay, I like it, I probably won't rewatch it again, or I'll rewatch it a few times, I'm like, I'm done with it. But a lot of his films I've really like, I've loved them, and I'm always excited, I'm always hyped when he's coming out with a new film. But this one looks insane. Like, when Bautista's walking from like the forest, if that was me as a grown-ass man, I would run. And that cute little girl was just like talking to him. I'm like, bro, no, I'm packing my stuff, and whether you're in the car or not, I'm leaving. But yeah, this looks so creepy. And like, I mean, I knew there would be like a bit of a supernatural thing, but I was wondering when it was going to come in, because when him and those three other people walk up to the cabin and then they start talking about the apocalypse, I'm like, okay, there it is. There's the M. Night spice in it. So I'm excited. I'm a big fan of Bautista as well. Yeah, he looks really good in this. Like, it's really weird because he's like a jacked, muscular dude, but he looks like nervous wreck. Yeah, right. I don't know, but
I really like. Yes, I know. I really love it. Like the three, like, you know, all the four of them, like those, you know, like, I don't know what kind of worshiper they are, like cult they are, but like they look so, like, you know, like they look so like nervous and just like scared. They're scared themselves.
Yeah, and it's weird, like, kind of the premise that they're saying that like these, like, they're the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Maybe, I don't know. Like, I don't maybe know. These three people, I don't know, like, what key they have to like save the world. I don't know.
They have a decision to make. Like, I don't know. It does, like, really, you know, it really like excites me, and I really hope there's gonna be a lot of good reviews about this. If there is, we will go to the movie.
I really hope so, because like I'm always rooting for M. Night. I even like the movies that people don't like, I'm like, I like it. I can kind of see where he's coming from, you know. Like, I watch a lot of like the Twilight Zone, like the original 1950s. So I've always liked that sci-fi, psychological, dark stories being told in general. So when I see someone like M. Night, when he comes out, like I know his movies don't always hit the mark for a lot of people, but for me, they're always original. I mean, you'll always remember them, and you know, he is a great director. He's a great screenwriter. I just think he's better suited when it's a smaller story.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of his bigger movies like After Earth, Glass was okay. I mean, it was part of a trilogy of Unbreakable, Split, and then Glass. I thought Unbreakable and Split were phenomenal. I thought Split was awesome, especially the ending. I remember when we watched it in the theater, I was the only one in my theater that knew. I looked over, I'm like, yo, this is from Unbreakable. No one else in the theater knew. I'm like, how? I'm like, this is what makes movies so good. But I don't know, I'm really excited for this movie. This movie looks really good. It looks very small, which is good. And I don't know, I'm hoping he knocks it out of the park, because like, you know, I feel like since he's done The Visit, there's been a bit of like a resurgence of, you know,
like he's trying to get back to his roots. And I love that. Like with M. Night, like there's always like a twist with him, and there's like, he always takes chances. Like he wants to, like, you know, he wants to be original. That's the best thing about him. I don't think he wants to be original. I just think he thinks original, right? Oh like, he thinks original. Like he's actually, like, everything that he does, like I don't see any other director, or like, you know, like I don't see any other film that does it like the way he does it. So like, good or bad. Yeah, good or bad. But so that's why, like, I'm actually kind of excited. Like I actually really like it. Like it shows a lot of potential. And then, you know, Rupert Grint is there. Like it reminds me of Harry Potter. Yeah. Like I love it. Yeah, I'm very excited. You know, like the trailer did its job. It's made us both intrigued. Yeah. It's made us both wonder and speculate. I mean, yeah, I think my speculation are like my theory. And again, I haven't read anything about it, so maybe this is what the known theory is. But like when they're talking about the end of the world and there's 4 of them, it reminds me of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Maybe that's kind of the twist, but who knows? I'm very excited for this. We will definitely watch this. It's being released in February, not January, so there is some hope. But yeah, I'm always rooting for M. Night to succeed. He's one of my favorite directors, so yes, very excited for this. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. What are your theories about what's going to happen in the end? Are you going to watch this? Yeah, I mean, again, I think Bautista looks so good in this. Like, I think he's such a good actor. I love him. He's so adorable. I love him. He's so good. And I like how they didn't go with like a typical thing for Bautista, where he's just like a jacked up dude. He looks the most scared and nervous in this, but maybe that could be like, maybe he's trying to suppress the anger or something. I don't know, but I really enjoyed Bautista, and I'm, you know, even that little girl, we should talk about her. She's doing like a really great job at acting. Like a child actress, like she seems like she gets it. Yeah, right? She's like, so cute. I love her. But anyways, cannot wait for this one. But yeah, again, tell us your thoughts, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. See you.